Okay.
Hi, guys. Today we're in small group session because nobody decided to join us. But we're going to go ahead and show you guys how you use a really cool, form called events. I didn't even know you guys
Event
had this,
questions.
but yep, event. So we're going to go here to forms, form builder. We're going to go look at the event questions form. Let's take a look at it real quick. Looks like it has first, last name, email, phone number, best way to contact you, best time to contact you, and what would you like to know? Some good little things here. So when you guys do an event, you can do this. It is called event questions. So Phyllis here is going to automate it. So we're going to do that for her. So we'll go to automations. Phyllis, did you have a Phyllis new automations, I assume? Is this it? Did you start the event automations on it or no?
I did.
Where is it under?
It's under, I have a folder right there.
This is it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, very cool. So it starts out with hey, get your $5 Black World Public House gift card when you schedule a one-on-one with me. Sounds good. Then you wait one day and send them another text. Oh man, my mouse isn't working. Looking forward to getting to know you. Let's see how my products serve you. Network groups are better. Schedule a call. Okay, that works. So what we're gonna do here first, is this what you wanted to call it? WESOS? WESOS?
And I'm trying to get my husband to stop using the power washer so it's not on the recording. But anyway, that was what the meeting was called today. So it could
Okay.
just be a meeting, called meeting.
Okay. But this is gonna trigger off that one thing, right? Off that form.
Yes.
I'm just gonna call it event form then. All right.
Okay, yep.
So over here under CRM, we're gonna select choose a workflow trigger. Okay. So what are we choosing the trigger on, Phyllis?
So form submitted.
Yeah, there you go. And what is the form called?
Event form.
Event questions. Boom.
Event questions. Okay, so wait. So form submitted. Okay. Event.
And we'll allow multiple stop on response will mark as red. Specific times 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. And we'll do Sunday and Monday just because. Let's go 9 a.m. I don't feel like events start at 8 a.m. anymore. Just in case. Let's drop Sunday.
Specific time. Okay.
Okay, so it's all been saved. You're good. It's live. So basically, if somebody submits that form, they get this text message, book a one-on-one with me. Phyllis, you need to come and put your booking link, right? Your booking link would be user or custom values,
Oh my gosh.
book with me page, right? Or your custom value.
Oh my goodness. So I want the book with me.
Yeah, you want
That's
the book with me
perfect. Yeah,
page,
I
or
wanted
do
the
you
book with
want-
me.
Or do you want your site URL? Either way, they're both here now. So watch, if I send you a test, Phyllis, what's your number?
847-910-6039. Okay, so that's where I got lost. I thought I had to go back to somewheres and do this. So this is powerful.
Super easy.
Yeah, I got it. It comes from effing simple. Yeah, I love it.
Easy, huh? But you go ahead and put your links, finish this up, dress it up nice, make sure the offer is correct to fill out that form. And then for you to get the form link, you just go to sites. I don't know if we have it. I don't know if we put the event on your personal card or not. So let's go look. Scan me, wellness, unsubscribe, packages. We did not put the thing on here. So what you'll do is basically come to forms, Phyllis, go to builder.
Yep.
Go back to your event questions, hit edit, integrate form, and then you'll just grab this link and put it into a QR code. Open and
Wait,
chat for you. So
integrate, okay, that's where I got lost. Integrate form.
Then
And put
link.
into okay, so hold on, put into a QR code. And
This-
then put that link into a QR code, and then where do I put the QR code?
Anywhere you want, doesn't matter, because the QR code will put this out for you. And they fill it out, and then they go into that workflow.
Right, but that's where I'm confused, where I put the QR code. Do I make another page?
No, you put the QR code anywhere you want. You can print it out, stick it on a wall, you can keep it on your phone, whatever you want to do with it.
Okay,
May I interject, Phyllis, and help
Yes.
just a little bit?
yes,
Okay. So you know the essence of how a QR code works, right? You just scan it with your phone and it pops up.
right,
So the way that you create that code is the link that Anthony just gave to you. You can you can put in your Google, put free QR code.
I know how to
generator.
do that part.
Okay. So then you're going to download the QR code. Okay, and you download it as a PNG format, PING, PNG. And then you can use Canva, or you could use Word. You could use Publisher, whatever system that it is that you want to make. And maybe, Anthony, can I share my screen? Am I able to share?
I have a QR code maker that makes them automatically with my logo.
So, okay, cool. So let me show you what one of mine look like,
Okay, perfect.
give you an idea.
So this is outside the system. I guess that was my question.
Yes.
It is, it is.
If someday you
So-
want to go ahead and learn how to make the websites or talk to the guys, they can make you a website for it, but it's pointless in my opinion.
So see the gift card?
Yeah, I
So
love that.
Yeah, so it's super simple in Canva. It's just a template that I pulled up and I inserted my QR code into that. And then you just hang it up. You could put it on a sticker. You could do whatever you want. But if you use Canva, it makes it super, super easy.
Perfect. Okay, I get it now.
But make
Yeah,
sure that you guys are, whatever you're putting on that image or the Canva is what you're selling in the messaging, so it doesn't look crossed or you don't look weird. So, Phyllis, that event one is made now for that, whatever flow you're doing. If you want to make another one, you make another form. It's very simple, right? You can even
I
clone
get it
that event form and then just go make a new workflow. But whatever you're offering on that page, just make sure that's the messaging in the thing. But like Amy said, if you ask double-ended questions, people will respond. You can start a natural conversation, right?
right, with the wait times, with the wait on the workflow.
Yeah, well, the natural conversation will happen off the question that you ask, like the first message you send, right? Or the second message you send, it might pique their interest. They're going to text you. We're going to pull them out of the workflow. Then you're just communicating with them, or your rollover chat's going to communicate with them, Phyllis.
Perfect.
Yes. So actually, Phyllis, you have rollover chat in your account right now. You need to go fill out the Q&As,
Fill out what Q&As?
the ones I haven't showed you yet. So I'll show you right now. But with that being said, everybody here,
Help.
you guys have come to the small group. You guys can all have rollover chat as well. Congratulations. Yay.
Can I ask Phyllis a really quick question before we move on to that?
Yes.
Showed last night in our Monate back office how to forward emails to a different email address, and I had it forwarded to my iCloud. I changed it to a Gmail, and I've gotten nothing today. So I went in and Phyllis, I went in and took a quiz and used another email address to see if I would get the quiz in my back office, and I didn't get that. So does it take like 24, 48 hours for that to process, or should I just call Monate?
I have no idea.
Okay, but that's what I was supposed to do before I set up this whole email thing, right?
Right. No,
Okay.
on mine, it has the
Alright.
parse me, right? Anthony, my forwarded is a parse me email.
I have no idea. Did you forward it to me? I don't think you've done it yet. I don't see your email yet. You haven't forwarded yours yet, Phyllis.
Okay, she's talking about in the Monate back office, though.
Oh, I have no idea what your back office is.
Renee, I gotta look at that and get back with you later,
Okay, I'll message you.
please.
Cool. Okay, well, that being said,
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna go ahead and share you guys what Phyllis has access to, which everybody here will stay and I'll give you all access to today. When you're in your system, Phyllis, if you go down to settings and you go to the ELIZA service area right here,
Oh, okay.
you're able to go ahead and delete all these basically, and you're gonna do questions, the Q&A for us, or do's and don'ts. So basically, you're just gonna create a new facts and questions, and you're gonna call it do's and don'ts, right? And then you're gonna say like what, like how we're to respond to people, right? What calendars you want us to book on, just general questions that people will ask you, Phyllis, when they text you in for us to have responses to, right? More
Okay.
complicated than it sounds, but basically, if the Q&A is not in here, the team doesn't know how to respond to somebody, we're just gonna kick the chat back out to you and let you know that we couldn't answer them and what the question was, okay?
Like if they ask product questions?
Whatever it is, like if they're asking product questions, then what do you want us to do? You'll say, if they're asking product questions, please tell them to do this. Or like, let's say, hey, how do I wash my hair? Right? The question is, how do I wash my hair? You're gonna give us the link to the hair videos or whatever that may be, right, Phyllis?
Okay.
So the more you spend time in here, the better it is for you. And then second, Phyllis, you have this here, which is under your automations. And everybody here has this already, Renee, everybody. You guys go to live rollover chat,
Oh, yeah.
send to rollover, see how yours is live. Everyone's is live, but they won't work until I turn them on. Okay, basically we have Facebook Messenger. We wait 5 minutes, send it to us. If you want us to wait longer, you change the wait. If you don't want us to get the Facebook messages, because let's say you're really personal about your Facebook message or your Instagram messages, you can go ahead and click it and delete this, and it won't send to our platform anymore.
Okay.
Super simple. So you come down here. If you're good with 5 minute wait on everything, that's fine. If you want like on a phone call or an SMS, if you want us to wait 10 minutes, you click and you wait 10 minutes. Okay, and that's how long it waits before it sends it to us. Now, if you respond after it sends it to us, we just kick it back out to you. No harm, no foul. Okay? If you're
Okay.
actively responding, we're not taking over the chat.
So I disabled my text message that went out if I miss a call and I have a voicemail. I think I set that up correctly, but I think you said to go back and make sure I have a text also.
You don't need a text anymore because it's going to go to rollover chat. If you miss a phone call, see,
Okay.
comes to us.
But
Yeah.
how does it come to my voicemail? It doesn't?
It will still go to your voicemail.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. So I need to set that up after this call. Okay.
Yep, or during the call, or you can set it up with these girls. You guys can collaborate on the best Q&As and all that other good stuff, right?
Okay.
Know that they're not gonna be able to answer everything, just guide them towards what they should answer, right? Or
Yep.
do's and don'ts, like we never say X, Y, or Z, right? We never make a promise, whatever it is. Or like if they have questions, then I book on this calendar. Like if it's their first time with me, what do we suggest? Always a hair consultation, right? Or whatever that is.
Right.
Right? Just guide the agents. Imagine somebody doesn't know anything about you. All of a sudden a chat comes in, your Q&As pop up. That's the only thing they know about you, right? So all of you here will have it active at the end of this. You just need to stay with me in the room and I'll put it active for you all because you all showed up to the call.
So I have a
Kimberly
question.
Sneaking in the last second when I said that. Good job.
I have a question. So when we're filling that out, can we direct them? Can we tell them, can we have the link to our, one of the quizzes?
You can, but do you want them to do one of the quizzes? Or do you want them to book an appointment and then do one of the quizzes?
Okay, all right.
Because your flow automatically has them booking and doing a quiz. So as soon as they book, they do a quiz.
Okay,
I have a question. And this might be a mindset thing. I'd like to maybe hear from Amy on this.
Okay,
You're-
that's
when
it.
you're
I'm done.
sending
See you
your-
guys.
When you're talking about answering all these questions, my social media does not generate strangers right now. So I know this is a cold market strategy. It's hard for me to understand like what would be these steps or these questions to complete strangers, because right now all my conversations are with people that I know.
Oh, no, no, no. It doesn't have to be to complete strangers. The
Mhm.
complete stranger is the agent that's responding on your behalf. They don't know anything about you or how to talk to your clients.
Yeah.
We only
Okay.
have the Q&A.
Okay, so I
And if
can
we
just do
can't-
some basic things where I direct people in these conversations.
Exactly. Like if they ask this or in this general area, attempt to book a call on my calendar. If they ask this, send them here to look at this YouTube video. If they say this, do this. If they like my post, right, say thank you back. Right? Whatever your heart desires. If we can't answer it, we kick it back to you. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel here, but these guys are, as they go, they're going to get better, right? But they also only stay in the lane you give them. So they're not going to go off script and send them something from Phyllis because they only see your Q&As, right?
So you said something about a like on a post. So maybe I missed the overall capture of what this rollover chat is. I asked the question earlier. It sounds like a mini chat bot or whatever.
No, this is a human sitting at a keyboard
Yeah.
responding to people coming in if you don't respond to them. Now
And
we
that's
give you, and that's
Likes, messages, the whole shebang.
anything.
Holy crap.
I know the amount of, that's why you were like, oh, what about this beta? It's like, don't worry about the beta, just upgrade. This is like a
Well-
$2,000 VA service going on for you guys, but it's super easy. Like you guys are going to put the things in, and that's why you go into that chat and you say, look, I don't like the way they're responding to my Instagram, or I want to keep Instagram more personal. You remove the Instagram or you increase the wait time before it goes to our server, right? That way you have a longer chance to respond to it.
So if you get new followers, there would be what to do there.
There could be, but usually the new follower won't trigger anything. But like if somebody
Okay.
responds to one of your posts, like your image posts, that comes through. Okay. I don't know if the likes actually come through yet. The follows might. I don't use social media, so I won't know. But anything that comes through the system comes through, and then you guys can also turn on your website chat. So Phyllis doesn't have her website chat on currently, but just so you guys know, another piece of training here. If you go down to sites in your system and hit chat widget up at the top, I'll go ahead and annotate it for you guys because I love annotations. Sites and then chat widget, right? You guys can go ahead and click chat widget. And then you can enable chat bubble, right? So it looks like this. Change that image out. Say, hi there, have a question. Text us or text me, right? Whatever you want to do, doesn't really matter, right? Widget window, let's take a look at it. It has first name and message. That's cool because we're texting them. Looks good. Enter your question here. Representative will get back to you so you can adjust this however you want. Decide if you want an email field or not, right? Change the color right here. And right now it says powered by Effing Simple. We're going to leave that for now, guys, just so you know. And then what you can do is just hit save. Once you hit save once, it's there. You can come over to your funnel. Let's say your website one. You can click over here onto your website, hit your settings. And voila, now I can enable chat widget. If I hit save and we go look at Phyllis's site all of a sudden, okay. Ta-da! Not yet, maybe. Whoa, Phyllis, you gotta work on your sizing, girl. Oh, it's too big of an image. But here you go. Here's
Bigger
text.
isn't better?
Bigger is not better. So text us. So go ahead and they text here. This will go to our rollover chat team. Bada bing, bada boom. So Phyllis, make sure
Okay,
you
so
go
I'll
to
leave that on.
What's up?
Yeah, I'll leave that on. Okay, so yep, that's too big, huh?
Yeah, it's
I
way too big.
couldn't tell the size because it's tiny on my phone.
Yep, always look on the desktop. But also over here on the funnel one, you guys can turn it on your game funnel, but I probably wouldn't if I were you. But definitely turn it on your website because that can just generate you some comments and leads. It's really nice. So now you guys have another way for people to communicate with you. Chat widget.
But that's not a bot.
No,
Sorry.
it's human.
Okay.
I have another question, when you mentioned the website. So all of these cards, or I don't know, you said, let's go to her website, it was the personnel card. Those they're all built out for us. I'm working on changing things, and updating. I have a domain, reneestith.com. I've never put anything on it. I have, done Google sites here and there, but I've never linked them up to reneestith.com. It just occurred to me a second ago, if I have nothing on that website,
Yes, you can place it on, and then we can also send emails from that website. So you can do it through, like I said, this knowledge base. It'll teach you how to do it. Watch day 4 training,
Okay.
or tomorrow, I think, or today, Ian said he's going to have it done. The done for you service here, where you guys can do the one-time fee for the domain setup and everything. If you
I
don't want
think
to
I
use it.
set it up today, through, Google, but you're saying set it up through here.
Well, this is the team setting it up for you.
Okay.
You can just, or you can set it up yourself by going through the knowledge base and watching day 4 training. Day 4 training will help, but here in the knowledge base, if you go to our knowledge base and you go to the settings here,
Mm-hmm.
and then go to domains, there's a whole video on connecting domains.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to pay somebody. I feel like my brain is so fatigued from all these words that mean nothing to me. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but
I'm with you.
I'm trying really hard, but oh, it's a lot of brain power.
There's a lot that goes into it, but I promise you take some time, you start using it, it's gonna make your life easier. I mean, just the rollover chat feature and
Yeah.
and the social media posting should probably save you guys a ton of time. Period.
Yeah.
End of story. Along
Well,
with, once you get the emails working, your email parser is gonna save you an absurd amount of time.
I think Amy's presentation last night was what I needed at the right time, because it gives me hope that this is going to automate and increase business like crazy. And I think that's, you got to slow down to speed up. So I get that. It's just, it hurts my brain.
Renee, it was difficult for me in the beginning because my brain, I mean, and I felt like that I should know this and get it and be able to do it and capitalize on everything at once. And it wasn't until I took a step back
Mhm.
and was like, okay, let's just breathe for a second here, that I was able to really get into the perspective of, okay, it has the capability of doing this. It has the capability of doing that.
Yeah.
And just to kind of put it into perspective for you, I had 3 new girls who signed today. I received an email telling me I have 3 new team members, and I put them into my system, and all 3 of them have their welcome call booked. They have their grand opening book, and I already have all of their information immediately. I mean, it, just like that. And I'm just like, thank you, God, because before it was me chasing these women down, sending 45 messages to get them to set up an orientation so that at their welcome call, we could get their grand opening scheduled, and all of this back and forth. Whew, have mercy. And it's not like that anymore. So it's literally that piece of it for me is such a blessing. And so stick with it. I completely understand your fatigue and looking at a bunch of words that I'm just like, what? And I did not start working on forms and things until I really understood the nuts and bolts of this system. Okay. And when Anthony says to spend 10 or 15 hours in the system, do that. Do that. For 2 weeks, I think, after this system really got started for me, there was a serious decline in my personal sales and my personal work while I dedicated myself to figuring this out. And there were times when I was like, I could be making money. I don't know what I'm doing, but I stuck to the process. I figured it out, and it has paid off exponentially. I mean, in cost savings, in time savings, in sanity savings. Just breathe through it and eat one piece at a time. just one piece at a time, and get really good at that piece, and then move on to the next piece and move on to the next piece. Because I got to tell you something, I still don't know where to find the damn domains. You know what I'm saying? But at this point in my business, it's not important to me. What's important is understanding, how do I book people for sessions? That's important. That's what makes you money. Knowing where your domain comes from does not make you money. Let's talk about what makes us money in direct sales. We book sessions, we coach sessions, we sell product, we ask to share the opportunity. That's what makes you money. Figure out how this system does those 4 things for you, and then figure out the fluff. Nothing else matters. How is it going to affect your current business? That's where I started. Okay. Here's perspective for you. My current business today got me $900 in sales. Okay. That's perspective for you. How is this system going to benefit your current business? That's where I started. And I made sure that all of my current business was on this system, because they're making me money today. Today. Good customer service is making me money today. So how do I utilize this system for my current customer base? And then once I figured that out, okay, now I want to know how to utilize this system for my current team, the people who are currently with me, because they're making me money today too. Not your potential recruits way out here in La La Land. These people who are making you money today. Figure those 2 pieces out first, and then go to the new. Then figure out, okay, now how do I utilize to find me new faces? Okay. And to streamline my systems and processes for onboarding new customers, new leads, new recruits. Okay. I want y'all to simplify it like that, ladies. Y'all understand this. Y'all are some of the best of the best of the best. Our current customer base, our current team, new leads, new team members, and bite it off in those pieces, and it will make it so much easier for you to grasp and to see the profit behind it. Those sales today come because I have a follow-up program for all of my customers in this system that automatically starts the conversation with them. And then from there, I lead it. Hey girl, what are you low on? $861 today, because of this system, because it's automated with my current customer base. Okay. So that's a business mentality. And I don't know all of your backgrounds prior to Monet, but in business, it costs me a lot less money to keep a customer than it does to go find a new one.
Yeah.
A lot less money. Close that back door. Okay.
When you and Tony were talking last night about being the only, front runners in this industry using this type of CRM, I've been in this industry for 25 years with a few companies, and I even worked at a home office of a direct selling company. This is unheard of. I'm so excited to be on the cutting edge of it, and I appreciate all the time you're taking, Anthony, and all the appeal to us sitting here trying to learn this, Amy. It does help. So thank you for that. And I didn't mean to digress, but I felt like that was an opportunity, since we only had a few people on tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Jamie, I want to give you some words of encouragement real quick. Okay. This system is simple enough for any background to figure out how to use. You can do this. It doesn't matter that you've not been in front of a computer since 1999. Girl, I bet you can work your cell phone forwards and backwards. Okay.
That's how I've done this for 4.5 years.
That's it,
all on my
girl.
phone.
And there's an app. There's an app for that. There's an app for this. Okay. You can do this too. You can do this too. All right. Don't give up hope. Zone in on one little piece and figure out that piece, and you can do it too. Okay. You got this. You got this. You can do it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I needed that.
So I'm gonna now speak from the other side of the coin. You guys need to click around your card and enter all your own workflows, like book your own appointment, see how it automatically sends you your surveys and all
Yeah.
this stuff. So you guys start to understand how it works. The system is there to help you run your business, make your life easy, right? And then you decide how you want to leverage that with whatever else you want to build to run your current business. But the one thing you all have to remember to do is stop writing on paper. You have the system, you can set up tasks, you can do whatever you need, just start using it, right? Even if you're fumbling around, that's what customer support's for. You guys have 24-hour live chat. They're there to get your backs. Just don't randomly tag people with things. If we have tags in the system, I assure you it does something. We've had somebody today again send out accidental VIP like text messages, and I'm like, well, why did you tag them with VIP? They're like, because they're my VIP. I'm like, I told you guys day one, don't use any of the preset tags because that's what the email readers are doing. They're tagging your new VIPs with VIP and welcoming them for you, right? We're doing all this work that you guys used to do yourselves automatically. So like, you know, the system's going to start working as long as you let it work. That's why we're enabling the rollover chat. We're letting you guys get more ingrained with it, start to use it, right? Like for example, Phyllis, if you go ahead and text your system right now, let me go online on the rollover system.
And then I have a question for Amy as well.
Yeah, let me do this real quick for you, Phyllis, so we can see how
Can you
this
text
works.
myself? Oh, hi there. Do you have a, it just came up. Hi there. Have a question. Text us here.
Yeah, go ahead and
Oh,
put
I
it
see
in
the
chat
little
widget.
chat. Okay. You want me to do the
Good.
chat?
Yeah, go ahead. So, but now it's gonna come into your location, so I'll share my screen as soon as you're done with that, okay?
That's awesome. It's right there. As soon as I opened the app, it came up.
Yep. So here we go. So look, in Phyllis's system now, under conversations. Oh, did you send yourself the text message yet?
Oh, hold on. I done, I guess I didn't hit send. Yep, no, I did.
Okay. So here it is. It came in through the chat widget, so we can see what venue it came through. Came through the chat widget. So we're gonna leave that for 5 minutes, okay? And it should kick it over to my platform over here. So let's go to conversations. See, look, all of Phyllis's things. Phyllis said hi 20 seconds ago, right? So I can see it came from Phyllis's account. Here's all that stuff. If I feel like it, I can go into her system here. I can add them to workflows and campaigns. I can see their opportunity. I can see everything that's happening in Phyllis's system from my dashboard here, right? I can add tags to her, so I can send her the VIP. I can DND if they say stop. You can see, you guys, all of her things are coming in, right? So here's some
Where are
stuff.
those from? I don't see those. Where are those from?
These are from Amy's.
Oh, this is Amy's system, right?
No, this is yours. Yeah, this is Phyllis. This is Amy's.
Oh, okay.
Did you find a great start video here? So somebody sent her okay, and Amy just responded. So I can see this chat and I can end the chat here, and it will.
Oh, I got it. Yep.
But watch, if I say no Q&A and say not sure, Amy, you're about to receive a text. I'm about to kick it out of the system. So
So
Phyllis,
she answers it.
okay. So over here, look, I can book your appointments on your calendars if I feel like it. I can look at the client's additional information. I can take notes for you. Wild lady. I can create a task for you, Phyllis. I can say, you know, let's add a task. Work hard, right? Just do it. I'm gonna assign it to Phyllis. And it's due in 8 hours. Let's save that task. All right, so like there's a lot. Let me see, is my computer bugging out here? So like
So
that's,
this is you and Eliza. Okay.
this is what my team sees, right?
Yeah.
So facts and questions, you have none. I can't help this person. Sorry, can't help you. Now, this is the coolest part, guys. All right, so I sent it, right? You see how it says EAA? In Phyllis's system, it's marked as red because somebody read it, but look, you guys can see that Anthony responded, not Phyllis. So you guys can even see our team responding on your behalf. It's phenomenal. You guys have no idea how much power you have behind you right now. Right? So do your job, set up your things. It's gonna be crazy. And I have no idea who's talking from me right now. 1 sec. All right, somebody else wants to. Nope. 1 second, guys. I forgot to turn off my things. My notifications. Okay, so I know that was like really interesting and a lot to go through, but does everybody understand now like what happens when it comes over to our rollover team? Our team gets distributed all the conversations from your teams and from everything. So we're here to back you up and grow your business with you at no extra cost to you guys. Just saying that out loud makes us sound like we're terrible business people, because we are, right? So, I mean, I know that a lot of you are paying for VAs or want to pay for VAs or whatnot, but you're literally getting all this for 187 when it goes live, right? When you decide you want to upgrade and all that stuff, but the rest of you guys can have the rollover chat for now. But it's just honestly mind-boggling. So if we go ahead and go look at, let's say, Phyllis now. Phyllis, check this out. Are you ready?
Yep.
Phyllis, if we click on your name here, you can see, hey, there's a task. I put a note for you. You don't have an appointment because I didn't decide to schedule any
I
appointment.
love this part of this
How
system right here.
crazy is that? So
I love
we go to that
this.
dashboard now. You can even see, hey, look, there is a task for you, right?
Hmm.
Respond to this client, do whatever. Let's just clear it out. So, you know, like the fact that our team can access your system from our dashboard without breaking any HIPAA compliance, because we don't actually have access to their information, right? It's so nice. You guys,
And I
Like-
create my own tasks also.
you can create your own tasks if you'd like to, right? So it's awesome. It's just awesome.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wait till they start helping you guys book. So, all right, with that said, guys, I know we had a lot of like talking back and forth. Phyllis asked you a question to Amy, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording, open breakout rooms. I'll get everyone here access to Eliza. Sophia, me and you have a quarrel. Did you finish your mail thing, or do you still have 10 email accounts?
I believe that I got one set up and I think I put in the forwarding correctly. I'm just waiting on a confirmation for that.
Let me see if I got that. I did not get a confirmation yet, so you probably did not do it correctly. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that after this. Before we
Okay.
get to Eliza.
Okay, so my question, Amy, is, so the people that you're signing up to do the business, is that a product of the appointments and the conversations you're having with people? Or is it coming in through a form? How are you getting the people through as new people for sponsoring?
Phyllis,
Anthony, you're doing arm waves, so
I wanted to tell you guys understand that if you just focus on growing your sales, you're
Yeah.
gonna grow your conversions, because we are showing them an opportunity video as an excitement campaign while they wait, right?
Okay,
So everyone's seeing your opportunity video at least once. It's
Everybody.
awesome.
okay,
It's
all right.
awesome. So that's
It's-
automatically going to convert people, but Amy has other tips and tricks. I'm sure she'll touch on it now. So go wild.
So Phyllis, it's a lot of layering. Okay, a lot of layering. And so Anthony had a good point there. There is nobody that I talk to that does not hear my story. Nobody.
Right.
Everybody knows why I do what I do. Every single person. And so it starts with there. And then from there, a lot of it is consistency. They see me repetitively over and over and over and over again. You can tell people all day long, you're going to earn a pink Cadillac, but until you earn one, it's a whole different story.
Right.
And that has a lot to do with the fruition that I'm seeing. I'll tell you, I have people who have been with me for 2 years who I have spoken to many times, have been a part of many events, both in person and virtual. Love me, love the product, avid customers, and we're just fine there. And then all of a sudden, it's just like, okay, cool, I'm ready to do this. So I trained on this last night in my training for my unit. The fortune is in the follow-up.
Right.
Okay. And I'm going to give you I'm going to give you some personal stories here. Okay. I'm going to change some names to protect identity. But when I first started my business, I started in January 2020 and submitted to be sales director for Mary Kay July the 1st of 2020. Okay. We wrapped up my unit in 1 month. Most units get 4 months in our world, and we did it in a month. And I still have 15 of the original people who created Beautifully Bold. That's the name of our unit.
Yep.
So one of those ladies has been with me for 2 years. Okay. The very first lady that she and I talked to about the opportunity together, we'll call her Gloria. Okay. We chatted her in August of 2020. Okay. She has attended multiple events. I've talked to her. She's on the product, buys it at full price all the time. Okay. But she's been with us for 2 years. Okay. But I never quit communicating with her. Never quit reaching out to her. Never quit telling her happy birthday. Never quit saying all the things. Okay. And then 2 weeks ago, all of a sudden, she decides that she's ready to be a consultant. Okay. So there's one story about the follow-up. The follow-up is so important, you guys. It takes multiple layers. I don't know about you, but when I'm making a decision, I agonize over it for days, weeks, months, years. Okay. But once I make up my mind, that's it. I'm done. Let's move on. Let's do this thing. Okay. Especially when it has anything to do with something that I want for me that doesn't benefit on the front end, my children, my husband, my family, my faith. Okay. Like if it's for my children's well-being, girl, it's done in a New York second. But if it's something for me, I really suffer from mom guilt in a huge kind of way. And so I needed a lot of layering for me to be able to say yes. Okay. A lot of layering, and women are like that. Another story for you. I met a lady at a in-person session in, I think it was August of last year. Okay. Deidre, I met her at an in-person session. She didn't buy anything at the session, didn't spend $1. Most people would have wrote her off. Most people. Okay. But I have a system for people who don't purchase from me. Okay. And so that system keeps me in contact with those people. And the same lady come into my Facebook groups, and we were talking and she started buying product from me. And then she agreed to host a party for me. And then the party that she hosted for me, I met a lady by the name of Tiffany. Okay. And so Tiffany fell in love with one of my product lines, but didn't want to have to pay full price for it. So I negotiated with Tiffany on getting what she wanted for free. Okay. By hosting an in-person session with me. She told me no several times, that she was not interested in the opportunity. Okay. She had watched my iStory. She had heard about me, and she actually related to me because of the similarities that we had had. Well, on the way to Tiffany's house to have her scheduled appointment, she calls and tries to cancel on me. Amy Epperson showed up at her house anyway. Oh no. Are we doing this? Oh no, girl, we doing this. She's crying because she got her feelings hurt. People who she thought were going to come to her party didn't come to her party. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been there. Y'all know what this is. Okay. So I show up, we're talking. I meet her daughters, meet her husband. 4 people end up showing up. Okay. And we have an impromptu skincare session. I sold some products, booked a second appointment, come home. 2 weeks later, they come to my house. I have a studio in my home. They come to my house. And after that session, she looks me dead in the eyes and she says, I want to do this. I'm going to do this. Let's do this.
Mm.
Okay. The fortune is in the follow-up, you guys. It really, really is. And I have so many stories that I can tell you about that. As women, we are instant gratification seeking people. We think as soon as we share the opportunity, fireworks and rainbows and sunshine should be blowing over and these women should be falling at our feet. That is not the way that business works.
Right.
Real business is slow as stagnant pond water on an August afternoon. Okay. It's just what it is. Don't allow people to fall through the cracks because you don't think that they have worth or value because of how they reacted to you initially.
Okay.
I sold $300 in my home earlier to a woman that I guarantee you most people would never have spoken to because they would have prejudged her. They would have
Wow.
looked at her outside appearance and thought she doesn't have any money.
Wow. Yep.
Always ask, always follow up, always put your heart into what you're doing. Don't just do it for a profit, do it for the person. Be
Right.
genuine, connect with them. That's why they do it. That's why. No other reason. Make them feel important because they are. Make them feel important. That's the most precious gift that you ladies have. I don't think you understand that. I need you to hear me on that.
Yep.
You have the ability to bring light and love and laughter and friendship to women who are suffering and struggling in a very dark time. Be the light. And you be the light by them being more important to you than the dollar that you can make off of them. Layer them over and over and over again. And don't make it about Monet. Hey girl, how's your dog doing? How's your mama doing? How's your kids doing? It's National Kindness Day. Hashtag be kind, whatever. If you make it all about business, it'd be like my husband trying to love me up without bringing me some chocolate home. He knows to have Reese's, okay? Little Reese Pieces. He better have those on standby all the time. I find them everywhere. They're in my car, in the glove box, in my nightstand by my bed, on my desk. They're everywhere. And I know what time it is, okay? But he brought me the Reese's, so I'm good with it. It's
Okay,
the
awesome.
same thing. The same thing. Y'all got this.
Thank you.
Got this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.